Hey my beautiful Virgo gang, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your December 2020 reading. I hope you guys are well, and if so, let me know down in those comments down below. As always, these readings are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all that information will be linked down in the description box down below. But with that all being said, Virgo, welcome into December. Good morning, guys. I hope you guys have been having a good start to your day, and let's see what we got going on. Messages for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout December 2020. What do we got coming through for Team Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout December 2020. All right, my Virgo gang, let's go ahead and get ourselves this one last shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got going on. Hopefully we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Virgo, the overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Seven of Wands. So you can be connecting possibly here with a fire sign in Aries, a Sag, or a Leo. Your current energy, we got here the Queen of Cups, person you're dealing with. We have here the Nine of Pentacles, outcome that's present. We got here the Tower. You might be dealing with a Scorpio specifically. Now looking at the energies provided for you, Seven of Wands and the Queen of Cups. This is kind of blocking out your emotions right now from someone you're dealing with. It looks to me like whoever this is you're connecting with is currently single, very independent, focusing on themselves. And that could be due to the result of a breakup, because the outcome that's present here, we have here the Tower. So it looks like you and someone else right now have currently split up or have broken up. All right, you're currently in separation from the person you're dealing with. And I think you're doing everything that you can to kind of block out the emotions of still caring for this person. So right now, what you're essentially doing is you're seeing the person you're dealing with. You're like, yeah, they're single, they're confident, they're glowing, they're happy about being single. But in regards to myself, I'm not so happy that the breakup occurred. I'm not so happy that this person is no longer involved with me. And you're doing kind of everything that you can to block out those feelings, because the higher that those feelings get, the more pain that you're starting to feel, the more hurt you're being in regards to this situation. So it kind of feels to me like you're doing everything you can to block out your emotions during this time, especially because the person you're connecting with is kind of turning out just fine. It's like, yeah, I guess the heart did not break even at all because I got stuck getting hurt and you turned out just fine. Now, with that outcome that's present, that is in result of the Tower once again, so I do feel like there was a breakup or an ending between you and this person, and right now you're just trying to block out the feelings and the pain and all the emotions that are coming through. Now, keep in mind, if you do block out your emotions, what tends to happen is you're just delaying them to come up at a later date. So be mindful of that, because the more you block out your emotions, it's not going to allow you to move forward from the situation. It's not going to allow you to heal from the situation. Instead, it's going to keep you stuck. So just as a pro tip, and I'm sure I'll talk about this a lot more throughout the video, but the more you shut down emotionally, that's going to avoid you being able to process what happened to you. That's going to basically allow you to continue to stay stuck in this situation, and it's not going to help you be able to release this person and move on, okay? So I understand where you're coming from right now, though. You know, when you go through something that hurts, of course you don't want to feel it. And when the heart doesn't break even, that's something that's never fun either, because it makes you feel like your time was taken advantage of. You feel taken for granted. You feel like, well, if you never really cared and you're happy to be single, then why were you with me in the first place? It makes you feel a million different kinds of emotions. So I understand and I sympathize for you guys right now wanting to tune those out. That is understandable, okay? So what I'm going to do here, Virgo, is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look at how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout December 2020. Then I'll take a look and see how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout December 2020. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll see the outcome, okay? Now, in regards to who Virgo is dealing with, how does this person feel towards Virgo? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout December 2020? Let me get my cards together real quick. How does the person that Virgo is dealing with feel towards Virgo, please? And what is going on with this individual throughout December 2020? Let's go ahead and take a look. First card out for this person, we got here the Five of Cups. Next card out, we have here the Knight of Swords. We have here the Knight of Cups. We have here the Ten of Cups. We have here the World card. And we have here the Three of Swords. Interesting energies to come through. Now, the Five of Cups to the Knight of Swords, this is the energy of showing up that essentially the person you're dealing with wasn't happy. And because they weren't happy, they knew that they needed to take action All right, the Knight of Swords is all about action, and the Five of Cups is all about disappointment, feeling of those energies of despair, not being happy with the situation they're currently in. So it looks to me like with the person you're dealing with, they weren't very happy with what was going on, whether it was that they weren't happy with the relationship or they weren't happy with themselves. Despite whatever it was, the person you're connecting with did not feel happy. So they knew they needed to take action on that. Now, moving forward, we have here the Knight of Cups and we have here the Ten of Cups. I think whoever you're dealing with kind of came to the point where they realized that the Ten of Cups is not what's necessarily going to fulfill them. I don't think this is about them wanting to move on to another lover or wanting to find their true soulmate. It kind of feels to me like whoever you're dealing with just realized external love isn't what's going to make them happy. They need some time for themselves, right? Nine of Pentacles. They need to love themselves first before they can love somebody else. So for some Virgos, that's a very possible situation. For another group of Virgos, it could be that the person you're dealing with felt like their true soulmate was out there still, and maybe they wanted to explore their options in love moving forward. Nonetheless, though, we do have here the World card, and we do have here the Three of Swords. They do know, and they do acknowledge that when they ended this relationship with you, when this Tower moment occurred, they know that you got hurt. All right? But they also know that they needed to experience something new that would provide happiness within their life. Unfortunately, whoever you're dealing with just didn't feel happy, and it still kind of remains unclear if it was the relationship that was not making them happy or if it was something they were personally going through. I'll try to get some clarity on that, but right now it's a little foggy. Overall, though, the main message is whoever you were dealing with kind of realized a relationship isn't going to make me happy right now. I need to find things that are going to make me happy on my own, okay? So that's what's coming up so far. Now, in regards to what's going on with the person Virgo's dealing with throughout December 2020, let's go ahead and take a look at that. We have here the Six of Wands, we have here the High Priestess, and we have here the King of Wands. Yeah, they needed to take action that they felt was going to be most beneficial to them. So they really followed their intuition here. I think intuitively speaking, they kind of felt the call that they needed to be on their own for now. They needed to be single. And with the Six of Wands and the King of Wands, that's the actions they have taken. So yeah, throughout December 2020, there is a possibility that a breakup's occurring, but if this breakup has already occurred, this is basically just them showing that they're focusing on themselves, they're moving forward, they're making themselves a priority, okay? So before we get to your side of things, I'm going to try to take a look and see what is it exactly that was making this person upset. I'm not sure if the message will come out clear or not, but we'll take a look and see what's going on. So, clarifying the Five of Cups, what was it exactly that was making this person upset while they were dating Virgo? Why is the Five of Cups showing up in regards to this person's feelings? We have here the Four of Wands, and we also have here the Magician. Okay. I think that when it came towards the relationship they had with you, they had a very clear image of what it is that they wanted with you. That's starting to make a little bit more sense, yeah. They had a clear vision of what they wanted with you, but it's interesting to me because the person you're connecting with was always kind of living in the fantasy of what they wanted versus what the two of you actually had. That's what I see coming through here. That's an interesting take. Clarify the Magician card, please. We have here the Hierophant. And clarify the Tower for me, please. That outcome card. Why is the Tower showing up here? We have here the Devil. Okay. So whoever you're connecting with here, Virgo, they wanted a committed relationship with you, but I feel like the reason why there was disappointment is because they were living in a fantasy of what they wanted with you, but they weren't receiving what they wanted. Maybe they had a specific image of how they viewed the relationship the two of you would be. Maybe they had a specific timeline that they wanted to follow through with. I just keep picking up on this energy that whoever you're connecting with wanted this relationship to be within their image, but never really took a look at what the relationship actually was. So because what they wanted didn't really add up to what the two of you had, that could have been a factor in what made this person move on and made this person focus on themselves. There's also different factors as well. This is going to resonate to many different Virgos. The other factor could be that the person you're dealing with just feels like they need to explore their options moving forward. For other Virgos, the person you're connecting with could have been going through something personally and felt like they needed that individual time. Despite the reason, though, on why this person had broken up with you or walked away from you, we have that verified. You know, the person you're dealing with, they did walk away. And moving forward in December 2020, they are continuing to focus on themselves. So, That's enough about this person. What I really do want to focus on, though, is the well-being of you, Virgo, because that's the most important part of the reading, considering that it's a Virgo reading. And of course, you are going through a difficult time right now. So let's find ways to navigate through these energies and make this time a lot easier for you, okay? So let's take a look at your side of things, Virgo. How does Virgo feel towards the person they're dealing with, and what is going on with Virgo throughout December 2020? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout December 2020. How does Virgo feel towards the person they're dealing with, and what is going on with Virgo throughout December 2020? First card out, we have here the Empress. I think that this is the energy of, I have taken care of you, I have loved you to my fullest, I have done everything that I could to be a loyal partner, a faithful partner, a good partner. I think that's what's very difficult for you to comprehend about this person walking away from you, because you feel like you essentially treated them like royalty, like a king or a queen, despite on whoever you were dealing with, right? You really feel like you treated them with royalty, with love, with compassion. You feel like you gave them your all, essentially, right? Now, we had two jumper cards that came out. We have here the Emperor, and we also have here the Five of Swords. It makes you feel betrayed, because the Emperor card here was you offering as much as possible to this person, right? Because you have here the Emperor and you have here the Empress. These are the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies. You feel like you gave your person here your all, and only for them to walk away, that definitely feels like a knife to the heart, a stab to the back, you know? Moving forward from those energies, we got the King of Cups, we got the Hangman, and we got the Six of Swords. With the love that you were giving this person, if you knew that they felt trapped, if you knew that they weren't happy with it, you would have liked to know ahead of time and not much later on. It almost appears to me like the person you're dealing with, Virgo, didn't necessarily reveal that they were unhappy for quite some time. Meanwhile, they could have done it at an earlier date. That's kind of the energy that I'm feeling coming through. It's like, if you weren't happy with this relationship that we had, you could have spoke sooner, you could have spoke earlier. You didn't really have to drag it out, especially to where I thought you and I were going to have a future. You know, you felt the vibes with this person. You already had a future planned out for you and this person. And you just wish that it didn't really take them that long to tell you the truth. You wish they could have told you the truth earlier. Moving forward from that, though, we have the Judgment card and we have here the Nine of Cups. You know, from your perspective, Virgo, in December 2020, you're going to do everything that you can to just try to do things that are going to make you happy, try to do things that are going to be positive. You know, you're going to try to get through this as best as you can. That's basically the energy that's showing up. But here is one big thing that I do want to discuss. In the beginning of the reading, your overall energy and your current energy was the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Cups, which means you're blocking out your emotions because you don't want to feel them. It's a little bit too much right now. It could be very overwhelming. Now, Virgo, if you need some time to take a break from your emotions and to take a break from this situation, you have every right to do that. If you need a couple days, if you need a week to just try to forget about what's going on, feel free to do that. But in order to be able to let this go, and in order to be able to process this situation, you have to let yourself feel the emotions you're currently dealing with. The more that you block those emotions, that's basically blocking you from moving on, and that's only postponing these emotions from returning to you at a later time. So give yourself some time, Virgo, to take a break from this whole situation, then get ready to do the work. Because even though it sucks, somebody breaking up with you, even though it is very hurtful, I want you to remember, rejection's God's protection. If this person does not want to be involved with you, maybe that's because somebody else was meant to set foot in your life. And I truly believe someone else is meant to set foot in your life. Actually, in one of the daily readings, I think it was a couple days ago, for Virgo, I did get a prediction that within the next couple of months, there is going to be a new person arriving. So I think you're getting prepared here for somebody new to come in, okay? So I like that. Moving forward, though, Virgo, basically let yourself feel how you feel, okay? So if you need a break from your feelings for now, take it. But once you start getting to work, let yourself feel how you feel. If you're angry, be angry. If you're upset, be upset. If you're overjoyed about this, be overjoyed about this, right? But let your emotions be expressed, because the more that you repress those emotions, that's what's not going to allow you to move forward. So give yourself that time to accept the situation, accept what happened, let yourself feel how you feel, let that emotion be released, right? Because when you feel your emotions, you process them and naturally release them, okay? The more that you ignore them, the more you keep them around. So make sure you're doing that work. Like I said, if you need a break for a week or two of just not focusing on this situation in December, you guys are more than welcome to do that. But don't block out you know, how you're truly feeling, okay? Because once you process it, even though it's difficult, that's what's going to be able to allow you to move forward, all right? All right, now in regards to what's going on with Virgo throughout December 2020, let's go ahead and take a look here. We got here the Nine of Wands, we got here the Ace of Wands, and we got here the Queen of Wands. Yes, I love it. First things first, this is what I was talking about, right? The Nine of Wands. Holding everything in, basically not allowing yourself to, you know, be in touch with your emotions. This is the energy of being emotionally unavailable, right? So you're going to start off with the reaction from the Tower moment of being emotionally unavailable, but then you're going to realize there's a new journey on the horizon. If I wasn't meant to be with this person, if I wasn't meant to be a part of their journey, that means a new path has to be coming towards me. So instead of allowing myself to continue to hold on to this situation, which is now no longer serving me, I need to let myself be set free. So I really do believe you're going to be setting yourself free from this connection, Virgo. I really do believe that you're going to be looking for what's coming up next in your life. That's what the Ace of Wands is all about. It's about what new beginning is coming next. I do feel like you are going to get prepared for that. And also with the Queen of Wands, you're going to remember who you are. Yeah, you were that Empress over there. That person that gave as much love as possible. You were that Emperor over there. That person that gave both of the energies that reside within you. You gave yourself to this person. You're a good person, Virgo. You're a beautiful person, Virgo. You're a spectacular motherfucker, okay? You know that shit. So with the Queen of Wands, you're like, hey, if this person didn't appreciate it, somebody else will. And that's absolutely correct. If the person you're dealing with over here did not appreciate the love that you had to offer, then somebody else will appreciate the full package that you have, because you have quite a motherfucking package. That's what she said, okay? But nonetheless, with that Queen of Wands over there, I do feel like in the end of December, you're going to be coming out more empowered. In the beginning phase, it's going to suck. It's going to hurt. Heartbreak is never easy. But once you give yourself that break from your emotions and then you decide to do the work, once you do the work and you release your emotions, you're going to come out feeling like a bad bitch. You're going to come out feeling a lot better and a lot more excited for what's to come next. I say that line a lot, but this line is incredibly true. Rejection is God's protection. If you weren't meant for this person, that means somebody else is meant to enter your path, and that person will be on the way once this individual is removed, okay? I like it, baby. I like it a lot. I already feel your energy starting to uplift too throughout this reading, which is good because you deserve that energy boost, okay? You deserve to be happy. And in life, we're going to find people that are just not... We're going to find people that just don't appreciate us enough. We're going to find people that just don't see what we see in ourselves. And I hope, Virgo, you continue to see the light within yourself. You continue to see the beauty within yourself because you deserve to know that you are a beautiful being that is deserving of many beautiful things, okay? In regards to where energies are aligning, please, between Virgo and this person, let's go ahead and take a look where energies aligning here between Virgo and the person that they're currently dealing with. We have here the Eight of Wands, we have here the Wheel of Fortune, and we have here the Page of Swords. Yeah, the Eight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Both of you are moving towards closing this cycle, so this cycle will be coming to an ending. And as this cycle comes to an ending, it's going to embrace change. That's what I like so much about the Wheel of Fortune, because even though it talks about a cycle coming to an ending, it also talks about the change that's on the horizon. And that change is going to have to deal with communication that's coming in. So Virgo, it's confirmed there will be a new partner coming in for you. There is a new connection that's going to be manifesting over the next couple of months. So like I said, in that daily reading, I felt something new coming in for you. Look at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles, the universe bringing in new opportunities. Maybe a Cancer will be manifesting in your life, but on your path, there's what? There's love. Look at that shit, baby. You can't make this up. You got the Lovers card right under it all, dude. I love that shit, man. I love it. So you got here the Lovers, you got here the Chariot, you got here the Ace of Pentacles. You got a connection that's on the way, okay? That's looking pretty damn fantastic. And also, Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck too. You got a connection that's going to be equally, okay? It's going to have equal give and take. It's going to be equal to how you feel. So if you're showering that person that you're going to meet soon with love and devotion, they're going to shower that same amount of shit back, okay? I like it, baby. Either way, as for the overall outcome, please, between Virgo and this person that they're currently dealing with throughout December 2020. What is the overall outcome that we have coming through? And we have here the Six of Cups, and we have here the Seven of Cups. This is the realization of you will be a memory. You will be a fraction of my past, but I'm ready to explore what's coming next. 7 of Cups. I like that, man. I like it a lot. So Virgo, it could be a little bit of an emotional roller coaster in December. You know, it's going to be like that for a lot of signs if you take a look at the astrology. But despite the fact that it's an emotional roller coaster, you're going to go through a period of time where you are emotionally unavailable. You're going to end up doing the work, and you're going to be able to release this person and release what happened to you. You're going to be able to release the pain. And once you do that, Queen of Wands, you're going to be coming out like a badass bitch. You're going to be feeling good about yourself again. And over the next couple of months, you got here the Lovers, you got here the Ace of Pentacles, you got here the Wheel of Fortune, and you got here the Chariot. Okay? Energies are shifting. Somebody else will cross paths with you. And I think it's going to be a fantastic person that's coming in. Okay? Virgo, I love it, baby. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, please let me know down in those comments down below. Virgo, have an awesome and amazing rest of your December 2020. And I will catch you guys in your mid-months. Much love, my Virgo gang, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.